Alright, what's going on, everybody? We are live for the Bills and the Patriots here on Sunday Night Football. They're a couple minutes into the game. I think a minute to be exact. And the Patriots with the football. It's a 2nd and 12 on their own 43. And a swing pass to the outside for, I believe, Antonio Gibson. Got about 5. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Let me pull up the chat. We got the Patriots and Bills on Sunday Night Football. Should be a decent game. I think it'll be somewhat close. Yeah, let me pull it up real quick. Give me 1 second. But welcome to the stream, everybody. Third and 7. May looks to throw here, pressured, and May sacked. Loss of 2 on the play, and the Patriots can be forced to punt. Alright, there's also the poll, so be sure to vote on that. The Patriots can be forced to punt on their first possession. The pocket eventually collapses for Drake May. He's got nowhere to go. So Khalil Shakir back deep to receive the punt for the Bills. With 12:25 to go, they send it away. And fair catch taken for at the 14-yard line. And that is where the Bills will take over for their first possession. 12:18 to go in the first quarter. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hold on 1 second. We just pull up the stats for the game. Alright. The Patriots punted away a 4-play, 16-yard drive to open up the game. And then a 40-yard punt, fair caught by Shakir at the 14. So the Bills will take over. Backed up pretty deep inside their own territory. And we'll see what Josh Allen and the offense can do. Be sure to vote in the poll. I got the Bills winning this game. I forgot exactly what I said. Let me check my score prediction. I think I said like 27-21. Or something like that. Let's see. My prediction. I know I took the Bills. I think I said like 27-21. Let's see. Yeah, 27-21. I got the Bills. You got the Bills 27-13. Okay, I can see it. Bills 24-13. Definitely possible. I think this game is going to be fairly close. I'm not expecting it to be a blowout. I mean, it's definitely possible it's a blowout, but I think it's a lot more likely it's a close game. So the Bills get the football. You had a great weekend. Went to the UCLA game yesterday. Wow. Saw the upset of Penn State. Interesting. How was that? But a 1st and 10 here for the Bills on their own 14. Allen looks to throw. Allen rolls to his left, and he's going to try to run it here, and he's going to get taken down at the line of scrimmage. Flag is down. going to be a hold against the Bills. A pretty crazy game. Got tickets at the last second. Wow. Yeah, I didn't physically watch the game, but I was keeping a close eye on it because I saw how UCLA took a 20-point lead, I think it was. And then Penn State started to come back and come back and come back, and then UCLA able to hold on for the win. But as they hold against the Bills, that backs them up half the distance to the goal, so 7 yards. Make it 1st and 17 from the 7. So Allen in shotgun, Cook to his left. Allen looks to throw, steps up, and throws over the middle, diving attempt at it. Is that caught? Looks like it is caught by Dalton Kincaid. Gain of about 13. Nice catch right there. Yeah, that was crazy to see UCLA lose, or see Penn State lose to UCLA, who hadn't won a game yet in the season. I mean, I'm glad the upset happened there, but did not expect it at all. 2nd and 2 here for the Bills on their own 22. Allen hands off to James Cook, tries to bounce outside, and Cook's going to have the corner, and get it bounce at the 27-yard line as the Bills move the sticks. There was lots of Penn State fans at the game too. I feel like UCLA has like no fans. Like the Rose Bowl is always empty, so it makes sense. There's more Penn State fans. There's a handoff up the middle of James Cook for a gain of about 2. Josh Allen coming into this week, averaging 241 passing yards per game, has 10 total touchdowns and 1 turnover. 10 total touchdowns, second most in the NFL. So 2nd and 8 from the 29. Allen sets up the screen to the outside for Shakir. And Shakir going to gain roughly 4. Make it 3rd down for the Bills. Shakir with a touchdown in each of the last 2 games. 17 catches, 194 yards, 2 touchdowns on the season. 3rd and 4. Bring a receiver in motion. And Allen looks to throw here on 3rd down. Allen pressured, rolls to his right. And Allen now throws one over the middle. That's called for a 1st down. Inside Patriot territory to the 47. Kincaid with another catch. And a big play right there for the Bills. There were some UCLA fans, but they were outnumbered. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's like a lot of UCLA games are like that. Especially when they play a popular team like Penn State. So 1st and 10 here from the Patriot 47. Allen under center, Cook is the back. And ball's on the ground! It's recovered by the Patriots! Looks like they were trying to hand it off to either Knox or fake it to him. Somehow the ball ends up on the ground and the Patriots recover. I think they were trying to hand it off. But a fumble for the Bills. And the Patriots forced the game's first turnover. That was a problem when I was watching the Giants before. They turned it over 5 times. The first turnover of the game goes to the Patriots. Or the first turnover of the game is recovered by the Patriots, whatever you want to say. About 8:21 to go in the first quarter. The Bills will take over at their own 47. No, sorry, the Patriots will take over at the Bills' 47. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. Alright, they're about to be back from commercial. 8:21 to go in the first quarter. So let's see what the Patriots can do here. Giving the ball great field position. May under center. Stevenson is the back. And May gonna look to throw here. And underneath will find Stevenson out of the backfield. Oh, he lost the ball! The Bills able to dive on it. Let's see, was he down first? He might have been, but otherwise we got back-to-back, or fumbles on back-to-back plays. Let's see, still no signal yet. It is ruled a fumble. So the Bills fumble it, and then the Patriots fumble it right back. Yeah, that is a fumble. Stevenson fumbled before he's on the ground, so fumbles on back-to-back plays. Wow. I thought he might have been down first. But his arm gets hit as he's going to the ground while his knee is still in the air. He loses the ball and the Bills' offense right back on the field. So from their own 38, Allen, flea flicker, back to Josh Allen. And Allen throws to the outside, call for a first down. To the Patriot 41-yard line to Curtis Samuel. What happened here? The ref came running in trying to hold play. What happened here? Oh, because a player for the Bills stepped onto the field. So they had to hold play to allow the Patriots to have the opportunity to match the subs. So 1st and 10 from the 42. Allen under center. James Cook is the back. Handoff goes to Cook up the middle, and he'll gain 5. Solid run there. It's actually Patriots defense that is one of the best against the run. Did a really good job, allowing I think like 75 rushing yards a game. So 2nd and 5 from the 37. Again, they go to the ground, this time Ty Johnson. And Johnson's got some space. He's got about 8 yards and a 1st down for the Bills. Flag is down, though. We got an illegal formation against the Bills. Shuttle back him up 5. Looks like somebody's supposed to be on the line of scrimmage and they weren't. So a 2nd and 10. Allen, the back to his right, that's James Cook. And Allen throws back shoulder that is incomplete. Looking for Keon Coleman. Coleman looked for the ball a little too late. And it's 3rd and 10. So Allen and shotgun, they're going to line Keon Coleman up in the backfield. Now they'll motion him out. Play clock at 5. They'll get the snap off. Allen going to take a shot down the field, and that pass is broken up. Incomplete, looking for Coleman again. And it's 4th down. So it brings up 4th down, and the Bills will be forced to punt, so they can't capitalize off the turnover. And the Patriots will get it back. First punt of the day. Or sorry, second punt of the day. First of the day for the Bills. Flag flies the snap, and this punt is going to bounce out of bounds. Marked at the 15. We'll see what the flag is, though. We got another illegal formation against the Bills. So the Patriots will enforce it from the dead ball spot, so they'll be starting at the 20. With 6:17 to go in the first quarter. The game's still scoreless. So we'll have to see what the Patriots can do for their 3rd drive. So far they've fumbled and punted. Bills have done the same thing, just in the opposite order. Hold on 1 second. So far, results in the poll, 88% of guys said the Bills will win, 12% have said the Patriots. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. I've got the Bills by a score of 27-21. But we still wait for them to come back from commercial. Patriots get the ball for their third possession. Game still scoreless. Alright, now they're back from commercial. Patriots with the ball on their own 20-yard line. We got Allen under center. I'm sorry, May under center, and he'll hand off here to Antonio Gibson for a gain of 8. Nice run there. Ramondre Stevenson has fumbled 10 times since the start of last year, lost 6 of them, which is the most by a non-quarterback. So now Antonio Gibson in the game. Second and 2. They go back to the ground with Gibson, and he's got a first down, gain of about 5. So a first and 10 from the 33. May under center. And third straight run play here for Gibson. This time not as much. About 2 yards. And now Ramondre Stevenson goes back into the game. Gibson stays in the game. So we got a second and 8. May in shotgun. And May pump fakes and just throws this at the ground. They're trying to set up the screen, but nowhere to go. Looking for 18. I'm not sure who that is. Brings up third and 8. 4:24 to go in the first quarter. So from their own 35, May in shotgun back to his left and to his right. May looks to throw. Throws to the outside. That is caught for a first down. Stretching the ball across was Kayshon Boutte, and a first down for the Patriots. No, wow, they're actually to say he's short. No, he's got that. I don't know what the ref is looking at. Alright, now they fixed it. So first down for the Patriots. On their own 43. And they're going to toss this to Gibson to the right side. And Antonio Gibson, a nice run. Got about 6. Brings up second down. Pretty solid drive here for the Patriots. Patriots go under center here, I formation. Gibson still remains the running back. Here's the handoff to Gibson. And this time he goes nowhere. Taking down at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 3 from midfield. So 3rd and 3 here for the Patriots. May in shotgun. Stevenson to his left. 2:30 to go in the first quarter. Game still scoreless. May looks to throw. Throws quickly, that is dropped and incomplete. Looking for Stephon Diggs. And it brings up 4th down. So the Patriots going to punt it away again. This pass is a little bit behind Stephon Diggs, but definitely needs to be caught. Now 4th down. And the Patriots punt for the 2nd time. And again, we got the same result. Fair catch at the 14-yard line from Khalil Shakir. So that is where the Bills will take over for their 3rd drive. Game still scoreless. 2:17 to go in the first quarter. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to check something real quick. We still wait for them to come back from commercial. Game still scoreless. And why does it feel like this commercial break is so long? Alright, now they're back. Got the Bills with the ball on their own 14. 2nd time they started there. So Allen under center. James Cook is the back. And they're going to hand it off to Curtis Samuel on the jet sweep. And Samuel got about 5. Flag comes in. A lot of flags so far. Or at least it's felt that way. Another one going against the Bills. A hold here against Dalton Kincaid. Yeah, it's probably hold. I mean, he doesn't really hold him. He just kind of pulls him backwards. We also got an injured Patriot down on the field. That's Carlton Davis. Hopefully he's okay. His first season with the Patriots. Spent time with the Buccaneers, the Lions. A few different teams. This drive actually started exactly the same way the first drive for the Bills started. On their own 14-yard line, and they got a holding call on the first play, which makes it 1st and 17 from the 7. But so the Bills backed up even further after the penalty, as Carlton Davis makes his way off the field. Hopefully he's okay. Oh, we just got rolled up on. So it's painful though. So it is 1st and 17 from the 7. Allen with the back to his right. On 1st and long. Allen gonna look to throw. Underneath. Oh, another fumble! Ball is still free. And let's see, who has this one? It is Patriots football. The 3rd fumble of this first quarter. And it's recovered by the Patriots deep inside Bills territory. You do have to make sure this one is a catch. Which it's could be close. But another fumble. 4th of the first quarter. Sorry, 3rd of the first quarter. I wasn't looking at the replay. I don't really think either team wants the ball. This game might end 0-0 with like 15 fumbles. The Patriots take over great field position on the Bills' 11-yard line. Great opportunity to get the game's first points. Hand off to Antonio Gibson, taken down for a loss. That's actually Micah Bernard. Takes him down for a loss of a yard. Makes it 2nd and 11. Sorry, that's actually Terrell Bernard. I just realized Micah Bernard is a running back. Was at Utah last year. Maybe he still is at Utah. I don't remember. May off play action rolls to his right and just throws this at the feet of his tight end Austin Hooper. Oh, Mike Bernard actually is also in this game. He's plays for the Patriots right now. Rookie from Utah. At a 3rd and 11 here for the Patriots. May in shotgun back to his left. May looks to throw. Flag flies. May throws into the end zone, incomplete. Another flag is down though. Probably some kind of illegal formation, offside, something like that. Because I'm pretty sure it came in at the snap. The penalty was declined. I believe it was an illegal formation. So the Patriots will settle for a field goal. Try to get the game's first points. A 30-yarder from the left hash. And kick is right down the middle. So the Patriots with the game's first points. They capitalize off the fumble. And they take the game's first lead. It's 3-0 Patriots. We got 56 seconds to go in the first quarter. But a good job right there by the Bills defense, holding the Patriots to 3. And let's see what the Bills can do here on this drive. Now trailing. Under a minute to go in the opening quarter. Mike Vrabel having a long conversation with the official. Doesn't seem like he's too happy about something. The Patriots will kick off here. Curtis Samuel and Ty Johnson stand at the goal line for the Bills. And the kick is away. We return from about the 3. And here's Samuel on the return. Got some space, and Samuel returns to the 33. So that is where Josh Allen and the Bills offense will take over. Bills offense, they turned it over just one time through 4 weeks. That was tied for fewest in the NFL. Turned it over just 8 times last year, which was fewest in the NFL. And they've already turned it over twice tonight with 2 fumbles. But let's see what they can do here on this drive. So far, 2 fumbles and a punt. Allen under center. Cook is the back. Bring Curtis Samuel in motion. And Allen off play action looks to throw. And he's going to try to run it here. Pick up 3. So it'll make it 2nd and 7. This play could be the final play of the quarter. Carlton Davis back on the field for the Patriots. Glad he's okay. Makes it a 2nd and 7 here. Allen with the back to his right. And we're going to have a false start here against the Bills. Backs him up 5. A lot of penalties in this first quarter. Against the left tackle, Deion Dawkins. For the false start. All 5 penalties in this game have gone against the Bills. 5 penalties, 29 yards against the Bills, none against the Patriots. How did that take us to the end of the quarter? Did the clock continue to run and the play clock reset? Interesting. I'm not sure how that happened. But we head to the second quarter. Patriots up by 3. And a very interesting first quarter. 5 penalties against the Bills, 3 turnovers. 2 for the Bills, 1 for the Patriots. But overall, a fairly even first quarter. Bills 76 yards, Patriots 52. Both teams 3 first downs. Bills 1 for 2 on 3rd down, Patriots 1 for 4. Both teams pretty similar on the ground. 19 yards for the Patriots, 15 for the Bills. While the Bills better passing, 61-33. But otherwise, a pretty even first half. Or sorry, first quarter. I mean, it makes sense because it's only a 3-point game. So we enter the second quarter with the Patriots having a 3-0 lead. So far, results in the poll, 89% of you guys said the Bills will win, 11% have said the Patriots. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. If you guys missed my prediction, I've got the Bills by a score of 27-21. So another back from commercial. The Bills with the football, down by 3 as we enter the second quarter. They got a 2nd and 12 on their own 30. Allen and shotgun back to his right. And Allen looks to throw, steps up, and throws over the middle. That is caught for a first down. Another completion to the tight end. I can't tell which one that is. That's Kincaid again. His 3rd or 4th catch already, I believe. But Kincaid, he's in a nice first half so far. Josh Allen, 6 of 8 for 74 yards. There's the handoff to James Cook up the middle. And Cook makes a cut, gets about 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. Let's check the numbers for Dalton Kincaid. He's got 3 catches for 48 yards. So he's half Josh Allen's completions have gone to Kincaid. Brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Bills. On their own 48. Brings Samuel in motion. And Allen going to look to throw here off play action. And Allen floats one deep down the field. It's caught inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Josh Palmer makes the catch. And a big play there for the Bills offense. A nice chunk play. And the Bills inside Patriots territory. Last time the Bills got there, they fumbled. Well, they've done that a lot today. Allen on 97 yards after that one, 7 of 9 passing. They're going to toss it to Ty Johnson. And Johnson gains about 3 before he's taken down at the 26. 12:50 to go in the first half. So 2nd and 7. Allen with the back to his left. That's James Cook. Allen looks to throw. Allen throws the flat. Caught by Shakir. And Khalil Shakir does a good job after the catch. Got about 6 yards. A yard short of a first down. So it brings up 3rd and 1. A 6-play, 47-yard drive. Here's the 7th play, and it will extend as the first down is picked up by James Cook to extend the drive. Cook 19 yards on 5 carries. Did a great start to the year. One of the most productive running backs in the NFL. Patriots' red zone defense has not been good. They've allowed 7 touchdowns in 8 drives. 88% touchdown rate is worse than the NFL. Here's a handoff to James Cook to the left side. And Cook got about 5, maybe 6. A solid run there on first down. Good drive here for the Bills. Taking about 5 minutes off the clock. Closing in on a 10-play drive. I believe that was play number 8 right there. Yeah, 8-play, 56-yard drive. Taking 5:15 off the clock. They bring the tight end Kincaid in motion. And they go back to the ground here with Cook up the middle. And this time he's stuffed. Got just a yard. And that brings up 3rd and 4. Actually, they're going to spot it 3rd and 3 officially. So 10:20 to go in the first half. A 3rd and 3 here for the Bills. So a 3-point Patriot lead. So we got Allen in shotgun. They empty the backfield. Now Ty Johnson motions to the left of Josh Allen. And Allen going to keep this in the option. He's hitting the backfield, flips it forward to Shakir, who's got a lot of work to do to pick up the first down. And he's going to lose 4. And now we got a late flag that comes. It was about where Shakir got tackled. This is an interesting one. $9:45 to go in the first half. We got an ineligible receiver downfield. That's incomplete. That's declined. And we got offensive pass interference, which is also declined. So it's 4th down for the Bills, and they'll be forced to settle for 3. But the reason there was an ineligible lineman downfield is that was a run play. So the lineman is supposed to get down the field, try to get some blocks, but Allen had nowhere to go. So he tries to flip it to Shakir, which he does, although he just goes backwards. But here's the 41-year-old Matt Prater, who's 8 of 9 on field goals, the 2nd oldest player in the NFL. Prater missed one badly a couple weeks ago against the Dolphins, but otherwise he's been great. And this one is right down the middle. So Bills tie the game at 3, with 9:34 to go in the first half. I just realized, this says quarter 3. It's supposed to say quarter 2. But we've got 9:34 to go in the first half. The Bills are able to tie the game up with the field goal. And let's see what the Patriots can do here for their next drive. A 3-3 game. Hold on 1 second. We still wait for them to come back from commercial break. Patriots getting the football back. Game now tied once again. But still waiting for them to come back from commercial. So far, results in the poll, 89% of you guys said the Bills will win, 11% have said the Patriots. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. So we got 9:34 to go in the first half. Matt Prater's set to kick it away. Patriots gonna get the football back. So Prater's kick will be returned from inside the 5. And here comes Antonio Gibson on the return. And Gibson hit hard. Ball comes out on the return. Another fumble. And let's see who has this one. Officials still trying to sort this out. We got an injured Patriot down on the field. Hopefully he's okay. So it is Patriot football. But that is the 4th fumble we've seen in the first half so far. Antonio Gibson, I believe, was the injured Patriot down. Hopefully he's okay. And they'll go to commercial break for the injury timeout. The Patriots, they're able to keep possession here of the 4th fumble. The 4th fumble of the first half. The first one that's not turned over. And the fumbling team able to keep possession. We still wait for them to come back from commercial. Hopefully the injured player is okay. I believe it was Antonio Gibson, the guy who returned the kick. These guys really need to figure out how to hold on to the football. I've already seen enough fumbles, seeing the Giants fumble 3 times, turn it over 5 times today. So Gibson fumbled, and then he was able to limp his way off the field. Hopefully he's okay. A 1st and 10, quick throw to the outside, caught by the former Bills Stephon Diggs, gains 4. Last week, Stephon Diggs 6 catches for 101 yards, which was the first 100-yard game since he was with the Bills. So 2nd and 6. May looks to throw. And here's Diggs again to the outside. Gets up to the 45 and 1st down for Patriots. Stephon Diggs in his first year with the Patriots with the Texans the past couple years. He's got 3 catches for 33 yards today. So May under center from their own 36. Travion Henderson in the game for the first time. They'll fake it to him and then throw it to him. And Henderson hit hard but holds onto the ball. Got 4. Brings up 2nd and 6. 8 minutes to go in the first half. So we got May in shotgun, Henderson to his left. Ball in midfield. And May gonna look to throw. And May pressured and dropped for a sack. A loss of 2. And it brings up 3rd down for the Bills. Or brings up 3rd down, not necessarily for either team, but just brings up 3rd down. This offensive line was improved for the Patriots, but it's still not great. I mean, May thought he had a room to run. It looked like he did have a lane, but it closed very quickly. And resulted in the sack. 2nd sack of the day for the Bills defense. May, pressured again, rolls to his left, flag comes in, sacked again. Another sack for the Bills defense if it stands. Probably will. This is in the area of holding. Unless it's like hands to the face or something. We got 2 fouls in the play. A hold against the offense and a hold against the defense. They offset and we replay 3rd down. So we got a 3rd and 8. After the offsetting holding calls. Patriots are 1 of 4 on 3rd down, averaging 7.3 yards to go. This is right in that range as well. Bills bring pressure. May looks to throw. May throws over the middle that is incomplete. And it's 4th down. Hey, how's it going? I just make a lot of sports videos, predictions, rankings, mostly football related. Says what the channel's about. You know, obviously live stream games like this and react to everything as it happens. So a 4th and 8. Patriots 2 punted away. And this punt is going to check up at the 7. This is a good punt. And it's down to the 10-yard line. Nice punt there for the Patriots. Pins the Bills back deep inside their own territory. With 6:24 to go in the first half. The Bills backed up deep inside their own territory. on their own 10-yard line after a nice punt. Game tied at 3 with 6:24 to go in the first half. Been a very interesting game so far. Lots of fumbles, some punts, just a couple of field goals. But we still wait for them to come back from commercial. So far, results in the poll, 80% of guys said the Bills win, 20% have said the Patriots. Be sure to vote if you have not already done so. Bills on their own 10-yard line, 6:24 to go in the first half. Game still tied at 3. Bills come out under center. Cook is the back. Hands off. Or Allen hands off to him up the middle. Gain about 3. Neither team's really been able to sustain a drive offensively. I mean, we've seen a little bit of success here and there, but nothing too much. And when we have seen teams move the football, they fumbled. Best drive of the day was the Bills' field goal drive. 2nd and 7 to bring a receiver in motion. Allen going to look to throw here. Allen steps up, going to try to run. And Allen's got some space, has a first down, stiff arms a guy, and gets taken down to the 32-yard line. Nice run there for Josh Allen. And a first down for the Bills. 5:25 to go in the first half. Just a lot of space for Josh Allen up the middle of the field. Able to take advantage of that. Allen, 3 carries, 22 yards. And now we have a timeout called defensively, as the Patriots stopped the clock with exactly 5 minutes to go in the first half. It's the first timeout spent by either side in this game. So 5 minutes to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 from their own 32. Allen 9 of 11 for 100 yards. They go to the ground here with James Cook. Bounces outside, makes a man miss. And Cook, with a solid run, got about 6. Although flag is down. So might come back. It will. We got a hold against the Bills. backs him up 10. It's against 66 Connor McGovern. Second time he's gotten called for holding. He also got called for a holding call on the first play from scrimmage for the Bills. Ooh, I don't know if there's that much of a hold right there. But they call it, and it's the 6th penalty going against the Bills. Still no penalties against the Patriots, but the Bills have been penalized quite a bit so far. So 1st and 20 from the 22. Allen in shotgun. Keon Coleman goes in motion. Allen looks to throw, steps up, and Allen going to try to run once again. And it gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Got about 10 on the scramble. Brings up 2nd and more manageable. About 4:25 to go in the first half. Low scoring game so far, 3-3. So 2nd and 10. Allen under center. So they did give him 10 on the scramble right there. They'll toss it to James Cook to the right side. And Cook cuts back inside, got about 3 yards. Not a whole ton of space for him to run. Clock continues to run. Down to 3:35 to go in the first half. So it's a 3rd and 7. Bills 2 for 4 on 3rd down. It's a 3rd and 7 from their own 35. Allen, the back to his right. Shakir motions out wide. And Allen going to look to throw. Allen pressured. Steps up, and Allen drops for a sack. Taken down back at the 27-yard line. And the Patriots defense gets a stop. Milton Williams with the sack. The free agent addition from the Eagles. And the Bills forced to punt it away. So another punt here. Bills will send it away. I just changed the ball marker. This punt fielded along the sideline, and he's then hit hard, knocked it out of bounds. At about the 30. We got 2:22 to go in the first half. Game is still 3-3. Very low scoring so far. I'm really not sure what the point of staying in bounds right there was. You made a man miss, and then you took a big hit. Why not just go out of bounds because you have nowhere to go? So it's a 1st and 10 from the 30. They'll toss it to Travion Henderson left side. Henderson's got space, got a 1st down, forced to bounds. After a gain of 12. Nice run there. And that should bring us to 2-minute warning. Yep, that's going to bring us to 2-minute warning here in the first half. Game's still 3-3. Patriots with 2 timeouts, Bills with 3. And we'll see what the Patriots can do before halftime. Who gets the ball after halftime? It is the Bills. So Patriots with a big opportunity right here to get the points before the half. Although if you're the Bills, you can get a stop here, get the ball back. Hold on 1 second. Just want to check something real quick. But we still wait for them to come back from commercial. Got the 2-minute warning of the first half. Patriots with the football have a 1st and 10. Still wait for them to come back. Some of these commercial breaks feel like they're really long. But the Patriots with 2 timeouts, Bills with 3. Alright, now they're back from commercial. Patriots with the ball on their own 43-yard line. May under center. And hands off to Travion Henderson up the middle. And he got about 3 or 4. Minute 50 to go. Henderson, obviously a rookie from Ohio State. I believe 4th round pick? What? Oh, no, maybe 3rd round. Let me look it up real quick. Henderson. I'll look it up in a second. May steps up to run here. God, hit as he slid. No flag is in. Let's see. Now a flag comes in. They tried to swat after gaining about 3 on the scramble. Got hit late. Yeah, that's definitely a late hit on the slide. Minute 18 to go in the first half. Travion Henderson's a 2nd round pick, by the way. And Antonio Gibson already been ruled out with a knee injury for the Patriots. So hopefully he's okay. But not a great sign. You see somebody ruled out that quickly. May off play action, sets up the screen to Ramondre Stevenson, makes a man miss, and he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, get maybe a yard. Another flag is down. Man, there's a lot of flags in this game. I mean, there's been more in other games. This feels like a lot. Every other play, I feel like there's a flag on the field. We get an offensive face mask get called. Goes against Stephon Diggs. I'm sorry. Keyshawn Boutte, number 9. I thought he's at 8. But either way, the penalty stops clock in minute 11 to go. And let's see the face mask here. Oh, yep, that's definitely a penalty. So that backs the Patriots up quite a bit. 15 yards to be exact. It's their first penalty of the day. Makes it 1st and 25. Minute 11 to go. May, off play action, rolls to his right. And May throws to the sideline. Incomplete. No, sorry, complete. I thought he was signaling incomplete. Caught by Douglas for a nice pickup. Completed. Get to the balance stop and clock to minute 5 to go, too. Yep. That's a nice catch. They got 10 yards right there. Make it 2nd and 15. May under center from the 41. Off play action. Gonna look to throw. May takes a shot downfield that is caught inside the 20 by Hunter Henry down to 19. 53 seconds to go. And it looks like we got a timeout called here by the Patriots. After that throw, Drake May 9 of 14 for 89 yards. But somebody had to call a timeout. Doesn't seem like anyone's called one yet. At least not that they've said. Oh, it's actually the Bills who called a timeout. Interesting. 2 timeouts remaining for each team after that one. 53 seconds left in the first half. So each team with 2 timeouts remaining. We'll toss it to Dravion Henderson to the right side. And he's taking down inbounds, got about 3. And another timeout call by the Bills. With 46 seconds left. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Patriots still have 2. So it does seem like the Bills are trying to get the ball back and put a drive together before halftime. They also get the ball to start the second half, so they're really trying to get aggressive right here. But that involves getting the ball back first. So it's a 2nd and 7 for the Patriots. May under center. And May off play action. Steps up. He's going to run it himself. And May, took a big hit. Holds onto the football. And is taken down at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for the Patriots. 37 seconds left in the first half. And another timeout is called. Who's this one called by? Again, why are the Bills calling a timeout here? I feel like all they're doing right now is helping the Patriots. Like, I get it, but after that first down, I wouldn't call a timeout. I understand the previous 2, not that one. So a 1st and goal for the Patriots. Drake May is 3rd in the NFL in scramble yards with 60. Actually tied for 2nd with Bo Nix and Patrick Mahomes, who also have 60. A 1st and goal. May on the option keeps it himself, and he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. 30 seconds to go in the first half. Patriots still have 2 timeouts. Not going to use one right here. Now they do. Why would you wait so long? Vrabel calls one with 17 seconds left. Why would you wait so long? This makes no sense. So the Patriots call a timeout right there. Stops the clock with 17 seconds to go. A little bit of an interesting decision there for Mike Vrabel. To let so much time run off the clock and then call the timeout. What Drake made today is 9 of 14 for about 80 yards, I think it just said. If I read that quick enough. Second and goal. May looks to throw. May has time. Now pocket collapses, rolls left. May throws incomplete, short of the end zone for the intended receiver Douglas, and it's incomplete. We got 10 seconds left in the first half. Now that I think about it, running the clock down to 17 seconds was actually really smart by Mike Vrabel. Because you got 10 seconds, that's enough for the third down play. And you kick a field goal if you don't get it. It's actually really smart. Oh, this pass got actually knocked down at the line of scrimmage. That's why it was a little bit short. Or not knocked down, deflected. Same idea. But a third and goal. May in shotgun. And we got flags flying at the snap. False start against the Patriots. Back them up 5. It's against Bucci again. Second penalty against the Patriots for 20 yards. Bills 7 penalties, 54 yards. May looks to throw here on third down. Steps up in the pocket, rolls left, throws to the back of the end zone. That is incomplete. Flag comes flying in though. Didn't let the receiver come back to the ball. It's Trey White. He's going to get called for the penalty. $27 of the Bills right there. That's Trey White. Puts the ball on the 1-yard line because the foul occurred in the end zone. And we'll see how aggressive Mike Vrabel wants to get right here. Yeah, definitely. Got there a little early. And just didn't let him come back at the ball. So the offense is still out there. I think you do have time to run a quick sneak or something and then call a timeout. Because you do have your timeout left. But May under center. Stevenson is the back. And May rolls to his right. Throws. It is incomplete. 1 second left on the clock. Off the hand of Hunter Henry. And it's actually a good thing he didn't bobble that or anything. Just hit his hand and went straight to the ground. There's 1 second left. And I would imagine the field goal unit comes on here for the Patriots now. Could have caught that, but ends up being incomplete. Henry tried to one-hand it. Oh, didn't want to do that yet. But a 19-yarder, I mean, you'd expect it to be made, but just want to see it get made before update the score. The final play of the first half, field goal for the Patriots to put them up by 3. And it is right down the middle. Now I can change it. There we go. But a 6-3 Patriots lead in a very interesting first half. Lots of fumbles, lots of defense, and some field goals. But a pretty awful first half, if we're being pretty real. But the Bills will get the ball to start the second half. And that's good for them because they've really got to get the offense going. Haven't really done much. But for the Bills, it's the fewest points they've scored in the first half of a home game since the 2023 season against the Giants. But I'm going to take a quick break. As I do at halftime of every game I stream, I'm going to go fill my water, use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you guys for staying with me as it took a quick break. But the Patriots lead the Bills 6-3 at the half. A extremely boring first half. And hopefully the game picks up, otherwise I might actually fall asleep because I'm so tired. And this game also hasn't really helped that much. But a very low scoring first half, no touchdowns yet in the game. 6-3, the Patriots lead. And as far as an updated score prediction goes, I would stick with the Bills. But I mean, it's really, I am gonna stick with the Bills, but they really haven't been that impressive. They haven't really played that well. They've turned it over. I don't know. I will stick with the Bills just because I think they're still gonna win this game. But I mean, neither team has really been that impressive at all. But I'll stick with the Bills for. And as far as an updated score prediction goes, I do think the scoring is going to pick up. I do think we'll eventually see a touchdown scored in this game. But let's go with the Bills by a score of. Alright, let's see. Let's give the Bills a field goal. That puts them at 6. Touchdown will put them at 13. Alright, let's go Bills by a score of 20-16. So that is the updated score prediction. I will stick with the Bills. Not too confident with it, but I am going to stick with the Bills, and we'll go 20-16. But going over some stats from the first half, beginning with player stats for the Patriots. Drake May, he was solid, but nothing too impressive. 9 of 16 for 89 yards, no touchdowns or interceptions. He was sacked twice. On the ground for the Patriots, Antonio Gibson, 6 carries for 21 yards, although he's now out for the rest of the game with a knee injury. Hopefully he's okay. Travion Henderson, 3 carries, 19 yards. Drake May, 3 carries for 12 yards. And Ramondre Stevenson, 1 carry for a loss of 2. He also lost the fumble. Then receiving for the Patriots, Stephon Diggs, 3 catches, 33 yards. Hunter Henry, 1 for 22. Demario Douglas, 1 for 10. Kayshon Boutte, 1 for 8. Ramondre Stevenson, 1 for 7. Gibson, 1 for 5. Henderson, 1 for 4. Well, the only guy who's got more than 1 catch is Stephon Diggs. Otherwise, everybody else has 1. Then for the Bills, Josh Allen is 9 for 11, 100 yards, no touchdowns or interceptions, was sacked 1 time for also 8 yards. Allen is also the leading rusher for the Bills, 4 carries, 32 yards, although James Cook also has 32 yards, although on 9 carries. And Ty Johnson, 1 carry for 3 yards. Then receiving for the Bills, Dalton Kincaid, 3 catches for 48 yards, Josh Palmer, 1 for 23, Curtis Samuel, 1 for 20, Khalil Shakir, 3 for 7, and Keon Coleman, 1 for 2. Then team stats from the first half. The Patriots with 9 first downs, Bills with 7. Third down, the Patriots were 1 of 5, Bills were 2 of 5. The Bills outgetting the Patriots 159 to 135, and they also averaging more yards per play at 6.1 to 4.4. Bills have been the slightly better team through the air and on the ground, although neither team's been good in the red zone. 0 for 2 for the Patriots, 0 for 1 for the Bills. And then turnovers, 2 turnovers for the Bills, 1 for the Patriots, although they did lose another fumble. And penalties in the first half, 2 for 20 against the Patriots, 8 for 65 against the Bills. And time possession, 13-12 for the Patriots, 16-48 for the Bills. But overall, a pretty even first half. I mean, makes sense. with the game being close. But the second half should be starting in the next couple minutes. But while we do wait for it to start, let's recap some scores from around the NFL today. Hold on one second, let me pull them up. Actually, third quarter is going to start right about now. But a quick recap, the Saints beat the Giants for their first win 26-14. The Lions beat the Bengals 37-24. Commanders beat the Chargers 27-10. Titans beat the Cardinals 22-21 for their first win. Buccaneers beat the Seahawks in a shootout 38-35. Texans destroy the Ravens 44-10. Panthers beat the Dolphins 27-24. Colts destroy the Raiders 40-6. Cowboys easily beat the Jets by a score of 37-22. Broncos upset the Eagles 21-17. And the Vikings beat the Browns by the same score, 21-17. But the second half going to start, so let's get this all ready. It's just really just changing this to quarter 3, which I accidentally put before. There we go. But the Bills will get the ball to start the second half. And this kick bounces at the 15, roughly. And it's then picked up there by Johnson. And he's going to fight his way up to the 29. And that is where the Bills offense will take over for their first possession here in the second half. This is the Patriots' first game with multiple takeaways this season, and they did it in just one half. This is also the third lowest scoring first half in the NFL this season. Just 9 combined points. Defensive battle so far. So Allen going to hand off to James Cook on the first play. And Cook up the middle going to gain 6 to the 35-yard line. Bills looking to remain undefeated. Probably the only undefeated team in the NFL. After the Eagles lost to the Broncos today, although the Bills look like they could be in some trouble too. Did not have a very good first half. So a 2nd and 4. Allen going to look to throw off play action. Allen throws over the middle, caught by Kincaid. Another catch, his 4th of the day. Inside Patriot territory to the 45. Nice pickup there for the Bills. He's put in a nice game. Nice throw from Allen. Kincaid wide open as well. Allen up to 120 yards. Exactly 20 yards in that play. Here's Cook with some space. Oh, just tripped up. Otherwise, he might have taken that all the way. But a nice run for Cook as it is. Gains about 8, maybe 9 yards. But a nice run there for Cook. On first down, makes it 2nd and short. Maybe a good opportunity to take a shot down the field. With 2nd and short, Allen design roll to his right, pump fakes, and just going to keep it himself for a first down. Got about 3, and the Bills move the chains. Allen, 5 carries for 35 yards. He hasn't really been that bad. He just hasn't really been elite, but I mean, he's played a pretty good game. He's not the reason the Bills have fumbled a million times. We got Allen under center from the Patriot 33, and they'll go back to the ground here with James Cook, and he's got nowhere to go. Taken down at the line of scrimmage, and it brings up 2nd and 10. Kincaid touchdown would do you well. I think any touchdown would do anyone good in this game. But yeah, Kincaid, I guess you got him in fantasy, I assume? My fantasy team was so bad this week. I mean, I kind of expected this because I was just starting, like, extremely, not random guys, but, like, guys you wouldn't expect to do that well. Although I'm somehow winning right now by 3. We got a pre-snap flag here, and it's going to be, looks like offsides. Yeah, we got a neutral zone infraction. And Harold Landry. Yeah, but my fantasy team was not good this week. I currently am given a 1% chance to win. I'm up 86 to 83. But my opponent's got Josh Allen and Xavier Worthy. So, I don't really love my chances. A 2nd and 4 here. Allen throws underneath. That is caught by Keon Coleman for a first down. Got about 6. To the 21-yard line. You played him instead of Kelsey. Okay, I can understand that decision. I mean, it's quite a solid game so far. You're on track to be 4-1 with an 82% win probability. Wish I was that good. I'm on my way to 1-4. Not great. Allen will look to throw here from the 21. Allen throws outside. That is caught by Dawson Knox, the other tight end, for a gain of about 7. Yeah, I thought my team would be pretty good. I mean, I have some decent players, I think, but they've just been pretty disappointing or gotten hurt. Derrick Henry's been disappointing. My 2 receivers are hurt, Mike Evans and Terry McLaurin. And Brock Bowers has been a combination of the two, disappointing and hurt. Here's a swing pass out to Khalil Shakir. And Shakir going to get down inside the 10 to about the 5-6 yard line. And a 1st and goal here for the Bills. Definitely a good drive. The best of the day by far. 8 plays, 65 yards, 5 minutes off the clock. Now they just got to make sure they get in the end zone. Josh Allen on this drive, 4 of 4 for 41 yards. Shakir goes in motion. And here's Allen to throw on 1st and goal. Rolling to his right. Allen on the run. And Allen just going to throw it away. Brings up 2nd and goal. The guy who caught the ball is running. Where's he going? Is he leaving? Where's this guy going? Did this guy just catch the ball from Josh Allen and try to leave the stadium? Like, where's this guy going? A 2nd and goal here after the incompletion. Here's a pass to Samuel in the flat. He walks in for a touchdown. 1st touchdown of the day for the Bills. They take the lead. It's Curtis Samuel with a touchdown catch. A 10-play, 71-yard drive. Takes 5:39 off the clock. A great drive there for the Bills. They get their 1st touchdown. And their offense shows some life. That might be the easiest touchdown Curtis Samuel has ever scored. And the extra point for the Bills is up and good. So it's 10-6. The Bills, they take the lead. Was hoping that would come. Yeah, finally a touchdown. So I just looked it up. You're not allowed to keep the ball if you catch it. So maybe that's why the fan tried to get out of there. Although, I'm not sure. But the Bills finally get some points. It's 10-6. And let's see what the Patriots can do here for their first drive of the second half. That touchdown pass by Josh Allen also officially means I'm going to lose my fantasy matchup, even though that was pretty much already known. That pretty much guarantees it now. Although, I mean, I did play the best guy in the league, so can't be too upset about that, I guess. This guy's gonna be undefeated. So they're back from commercial. We got 9:21 to go in the third quarter. And the Patriots can get the ball for their first possession of the second half. So the kick is away and will be returned from about the 3-yard line. And here's Stevenson on the return. And Stevenson to 26. Solid return. The rookie tackle Will Campbell for the Patriots, 16 pass block snaps in that first half. He allowed 1 pressure and half a sack. In the last 2 weeks, he's allowed 1 pressure on 38 pass blocks. He's been pretty good for the Patriots to start the year. Definitely a big upgrade to what they had. May off play action. And May throws low and caught by Diggs. Got the completion for about 16. And a nice start to the drive. Nice chunk play right there. Yup, Diggs able to get his body underneath it. That is a catch. And Will Campbell with a great job there again. Edge rusher doesn't get anywhere near Drake May. With 1st and 10 from the 42. May, plenty of time. Throws downfield. That is caught by Bucci at the 40-yard line. And back-to-back nice plays for the Patriots, and they're already inside Bills territory. We got 8:05 to go in the third quarter. Ball on the Bills 42. May in shotgun. Flea flicker back to Drake May, who's now pressured, rolls to his right, escapes for now, and just throws it away. That's the one thing about a flea flicker. It's hard to have time. And now we got a flag down. With 7:50 to go in the third. We got illegal contact against the Bills. That gives the Patriots 5 yards and automatic first down. But a good decision by Drake May not to force it downfield, just throw it away. So the Giants with a flea flicker opportunity, and they missed it. Big opportunity. Receiver was wide open. Jackson Dart underthrew it. That was one of their million missed opportunities in that game. There was a handoff in the middle for about a yard. Yeah, watching the Giants was not too fun today. And they got off to a great start, but then they scored in their first 2 drives for the first time actually since 2020, and they didn't do anything after that. May pressured here, rolls to his right, and now May throws one downfield that is caught by Diggs inside the 5. What a throw and catch to the 4-yard line. Wow, what a throw from Drake May. What a catch by Stephon Diggs. That is a really nice throw and catch. That is really nice. Stephon Diggs up to 81 yards on 5 catches. Drake May 153 passing yards. Here they hand it off to Stevenson, and he's in for a Patriot touchdown. The Bills score their first touchdown. The Patriots come right back, and they score their first touchdown. And they retake the lead. What a drive. We do have an offsides penalty against the Bills. That gets declined, and the touchdown is good. Or the result of the play is a touchdown. So here is the extra point for the Patriots. Put them back up by 3. And it is good. So 13-10, Patriots lead. The Bills go right down the field. The Patriots go right down the field. The Patriots lead this one 13-10. A good drive for both teams. The Bills go 10 plays, 71 yards, and they take 5:40 off the clock. Patriots go 5 plays, 74 yards, and they take about 3 minutes off the clock. But a good touchdown drive for each team, and it's now 13-10 Patriots with 6:34 to go in the third quarter. Hold on 1 second. Alright, but we still wait for them to come back from commercial. A 3-point Patriot lead, 13-10. With 6.5 minutes to go. In the third quarter, that is. So the Patriots kick this off, bounces the 10, fielded on the hop the 5. And here comes Ty Johnson. Johnson to the 29. That is where the Bills will take over. It's exactly where they started their last drive as well. But back-to-back touchdowns. Let's see if we can make it 3 drives in a row for a touchdown. They show the throw to Diggs again. That is a really good throw for Drake May. I mean, on the run, towards the sideline, you can't put that any better. There's a handoff to Ray Davis, trying to turn the corner, unable to do so, and take him down at the line of scrimmage. So it brings up 2nd and 10. 6:05 to go in the third quarter. So 2nd and 10 from their own 29. Allen throws underneath, that is caught by Shakir in stride. He's got a first down and more, and Shakir out of bounds near midfield, just shy at about the 45. Nice catch and run, though there's a flag down along the sideline right where he went out of bounds. Wonder if this might be a late hit out of bounds. Let's see. Shakir. He's got slightly pushed once he was out of bounds. I don't really think this should be a penalty. They are going to call a late hit out of bounds. Going against the Patriots, that's an extra 15. An automatic first down for the Bills. I mean, I would like to see this in full speed because they did show it in slow motion a few times, but he doesn't hit him very hard. I don't love this call. Like, I understand it because it's a little... He's out of bounds when he hits him, for sure. But he doesn't go run through the guy. He barely shoves him. I don't love that call. But a 1st and 10 for the Bills. Allen takes a shot downfield, looking for back shoulder throw. It's incomplete, though. Him and the receiver not on the same page. Number 14, Shavers. I have no idea who that is. Was the intended receiver. We got 5:13 to go in the third quarter. Quarterback comparison, May is thrown for 153, Allen's thrown for 165 and a touchdown. Both quarterbacks playing pretty well. 2nd and 10. Here's a swing pass to Shakir. And Shakir out of bounds after getting 5. Solid pickup right there. Makes it 3rd and more manageable. 3rd and 5 for the Bills. So it's a 3rd and 5. Allen in shotgun. They want Dawson Knox up to his right. Standing in the backfield. Now Knox motions out as a receiver. So 3rd and 5 from the 33. Allen with time. Allen over the middle. That's caught for a first down inside the 20. Taken down the 15-yard line. Kincaid with another catch. He's having a nice game. He might have hurt his hand on that, though. But another throw and catch to Dalton Kincaid. His 5th catch of the day. He does a nice job. There's a lineman who drops back right into coverage. Right where Kincaid is sitting down in the zone. He just moves over a few steps and makes the catch. Has a nice pickup. Here's a run play up the middle for about 6 yards. Down at the 10 for Ty Johnson. Makes it 2nd and 4. With 3:45 to go in the 3rd quarter. James Cook now enters the game at running back. Cook has run it 12 times for 48 yards. So 2nd and 3. Throw to the outside. There's Kincaid again. Gets a block. And flag comes down. If it stands, about 2 more yards for Dalton Kincaid. So let's see what the flag is here. We got offensive pass interference, although I was pretty sure this pass was caught behind the line of scrimmage. Because this is the entire design of the play. It's the 10th penalty against the Bills already. I'm not sure that's the correct call, though, because I'm pretty sure that was called behind the line of scrimmage. And if it is, there's no offensive pass interference. But maybe it was called at the line of scrimmage, not behind. But the penalty backs him up 5, makes it 2nd and 13. So Allen looks to throw here. Has time. Lots of it. And now Allen zips one over the middle. Intercepted! He's picked off inside the 10. Jones picks him off. That's a big interception right there. The 3rd turnover of the day for the Bills. Trying to find Shakir over the middle. It's undercut by Jones. And the Patriots pick off Josh Allen for the first time. That is a big play right there for the Patriots defense. The Bills putting together another good drive, getting into the red zone. Looking to at least tie up the game. But a big-time play made by the Patriots defense right there. The 3rd turnover they forced. Matt Milano got hurt? Why did I never know that? When Matt Milano got hurt, his return is questionable. He's got a pectoral injury. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. Patriots take over inside their own 20-yard line after the interception. Alright, so now they're back from commercial. The Patriots, they take over at their own 10-yard line. And here's May handing off to Henderson to the left side. Only got a yard, though. Not much space to run. So here is a 2nd and 9 from their own 11. May off play action here, throws to the outside. It is caught by Diggs. His 6th catch, he bobbled the ball, almost lost it. Able to get it back. Man, there's got to be something in the ball today. Somebody grease these up with butter? Why can nobody hold on to the ball? Yeah, these guys just cannot hold on to the football today. So 3rd and 7. May looks to throw, rolls right, on the run. May escaping the rush, now throws downfield to the sideline. That pass is... Let's see. Caught! It's caught by Diggs. Another big catch for him. Yeah, he's in bounds. That's a nice catch. Another one for Stefon Diggs. Really having a nice game against his former team. Drake May, 14 of 21 for 165 yards. Here they try to set up the screen for Henderson. But the throw's behind him and it's incomplete. At least I think that was a design screen. Either that or May was pressured extremely quickly, which is definitely a possibility. But Stefon Diggs is actually having a really nice game against his former team. He's got seven catches for like somewhere around 95 yards. Here's the throw to the outside. Oh! Big hit right there. So Mario Douglas took the hit. He looks fine though. He just pops up like nothing happened. Is this a helmet-to-helmet hit right here that wasn't called? He got hit in the head. It might have been with the shoulder pad, though, but... Glad to see Douglas is okay, because that was a big hit to the head. 3rd and 3. Here comes a blitz. Throw to the outside. Diggs again. Who else? And Stefon Diggs out of bounds at the 41-yard line. This guy's having a really, really good game. Let me see if I can find his numbers. So far today, 8 catches for 104 yards. Really nice game. Back-to-back 100-yard games for Stephon Diggs. And it's actually the... Now, back-to-back 100-yard games for Stephon Diggs. And it's the first time he's reached 100 since he was with the Bills. Well, last week was. Now back-to-back. I kind of messed up what I was saying right there. But we also reached the end of the third quarter right here, so we are moving on to the fourth. And as we enter the fourth quarter, the Patriots still up by 3, 13-10. Each team with a touchdown in that fourth quarter. And now the Patriots But we enter the fourth quarter. A 3-point Patriots lead. Turnovers continue to be a problem for the Bills. Interception thrown by Josh Allen in the third quarter. They've turned it over 3 times. And that has definitely been a problem. But we still wait for them to come back from commercial. As we enter the fourth quarter. A 3-point game. Bills trying to remain undefeated. Bills currently the last undefeated team in the NFL. So the Eagles go down earlier today. And now the Bills in danger of getting upset here. But now they're back from commercials. We start the fourth quarter. A 3-point Patriot lead, 13-10. And the Patriots also have the football here on their own 41-yard line. May looks to throw. May throws deep downfield. That pass caught at the 35-yard line. Hunter Henry with a nice catch. And another nice play for this Patriots offense. Yes, sir. Denver pulled a rabbit out of the hat. Out of a hat. Yeah. I obviously wanted to see the Broncos win because I don't like the Eagles. And it didn't look so great at the beginning. They were down, what was it, 17-3, I think? But then they came back, and I was very glad to see they got the win. May off play action. We'll find Trevion Henderson in the flat. And hook it out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. So Stephon Diggs has back-to-back 100-yard games, and it's the first time he's had back-to-back 100-yard games since weeks 3 through 6 of the 2023 season, which was his final year with the Bills. Here's a quick throw underneath, and it's caught by Diggs again. Inside the 20, Diggs gets a block downfield, inside the 10, taken down finally at the 5-yard line. But what a catch and run there for Stephon Diggs. He is tearing up his former team. Now 9 catches for 135 yards after that one. What a game he's playing. It's just a simple 5-yard stop route. And he's able to make a man miss. Get some good yards after the catch. 9 for 134. May's thrown for 236. First and goal from the 6. May hands off. Ramondre Stevenson is stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second and goal. So here is a second and goal for the Patriots. Ball remains on the Bills' 6-yard line. We got 12:15 to go. Actually, they marked the ball on the 7. Say Stevenson lost a yard. They toss it to him here to the left side. Stevenson has space and has a touchdown. Ramondre Stevenson with his second touchdown of the game. And the Patriots extend their lead. They go up by 2 scores. Makes it 19-10, about to be 20 after the extra point. Now, 11-play, 90-yard drive. Able to capitalize off the Josh Allen interception. And potentially a 14-point swing. With the Bills potentially being able to score. And the being able to score a touchdown, then getting picked off. And the Patriots score a touchdown going the other way. So a 14-point swing potentially. If the extra point is good. Which it is. So a 20-10 Patriots lead, largest lead of the day for either side. The Patriots, they go up by 10. And let's see how the Bills respond. They've been playing really well and moving the football effectively on their past couple drives. They just threw a pick on their last drive, but moved it effectively. They've got 272 total yards in the game, averaging 6.3 yards per play. And here in the second half, they have a 10-play 71-yard drive and a 7-play 52-yard drive. $123 yards on 17 plays, averaging 7.23 yards per play in the second half. So, I mean, the offense is moving the ball. Now they just got to find a way to get in the end zone and get some points. And also stop turning the ball over. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. A big drive upcoming here for the Bills. Being down by 10. Largest lead of the day for either side. So now they're back from commercial. We got 12:10 to go in the fourth quarter. The kick going to be returned from about a yard deep in the end zone. Not a great decision there for Samuel. And Curtis Samuel brings it out of the 25. For me, with this new kickoff rules, if I can allow the kickoff to go in the end zone, I'm taking a knee 100 times, or probably 99 times out of 100, that it goes into the end zone. There's very few instances where I'd bring it out of the end zone if it goes into the end zone on the fly. But I would almost always take going to the 35 as opposed to trying to return it. Allen off play action here. Looks to throw. Throws downfield. That is caught by Kincaid again. He's had a big game today. And Kincaid to midfield. Another nice catch for the Bills tight end. I think that's his 6th or 7th catch. Somewhere around there. Yeah, it's 6th catch for 108 yards. So ball's on their own 49-yard line. Allen will look to throw. Has time. Now he got hit as he threw it. And finds Cook in the flat, but he's going nowhere. Flag is down. This might be roughing the passer. Allen got hammered after he threw that. It is roughing the passer. So it's 15 yards and automatic first down. Let's see this one. Oh, it's because he hit him in the head. Kind of. I don't love that call. It was a big hit, but I don't really think it should be illegal. I mean, I understand it, but I just don't really like it. But the penalty gives the Bills 15 yards and an automatic first down with 11:06 to go in the fourth quarter. Bills still down by 10. The last remaining undefeated team in the NFL. Against the 2-2 Patriots. From the Patriot 36, Allen hands off. Cook taken down in the backfield. And now we got late flags that come in after a late hit. Cook was down on the ground, then he got hit hard. For no reason. He looked like he was actually going to toss it back to Josh Allen, but then he realized he was already on the ground. But, I mean, that wouldn't have been a terrible idea. We saw the Bills actually do that last year. The Amari Cooper flip back to Josh Allen. But that was near the goal line. We got an unnecessary roughness call here against the Patriots. After the play was over. Because James Cook, he gets the ball here. Goes nowhere. Deion Dawkins is a pulling lineman. He just can't get there in time. And Harold Landry makes the play. And once Cook is already on the ground. Oh, man. I did not realize that hit was so hard. He got drilled for pretty much no reason. A lot of penalties in this game. 10 against the Bills, 6 against the Patriots. 80 yards against the Bills, 70 yards against the Patriots. Combined 16 penalties for 150 yards. Allen almost lost the ball, but he's going to scramble here for about 3. Looks a little shaken up after that one. Brings up 2nd and 7. So it brings up 2nd and 7 from the 22. Allen in shotgun back to his right. And Allen throws over the middle. That is caught by Dawson Knox. And Knox is a first down before he's knocked backwards. Gain of 8 and another first down for the Bills. Down to the 14-yard line. Another good looking drive for the Bills. They've moved the ball really effectively in this second half. but need to do a better job of finishing their drives. Obviously, they got that one touchdown in the second half. The last drive, they threw the pick, and we'll have to see how this drive ends. They got the ball inside the red zone in the 14. Bills, I believe, are 1 for 3 in the red zone, if I recall correctly. Allen looks to throw, pressured. Allen rolls left. Allen on the run. He is going to get out of bounds after about 8 yards. Well, let's see. The Bills 1 for 3 in the red zone? I think they are. Let me just check. Bills are 1 for 4 in the red zone. Even worse. But a 2nd and 2 here. Ball on the 6-yard line. Allen under center. Ray Davis is the back. And they hand it to Davis up the middle. Davis fighting towards the first down. I don't think he got that. They will give him a yard, but it's going to be 3rd and short for the Bills. 8.5 minutes to go. Still a 10-point game. Bills want to go quarterback sneak, and Allen's going to have a first down. Wow, holy cow. Allen gets all the way down to the 2-yard line. Forget just 1 yard. Allen got 3. But a 1st and goal from the 2. Allen under center. Davis is the back. Samuel goes in motion. Allen looks to throw. Throws back to the end zone. Call for a touchdown. Keon Coleman makes the catch, and the Bills with a big touchdown drive. They answer the Patriots' touchdown, make it a 1-score game. Eight plays, 74 yards. And the Bills with a big drive for the touchdown. Nice throw from Josh Allen, but find Keon Coleman in the back of the end zone. Coleman with his 2nd touchdown of the year. And here is the extra point to make it a 3-point game. And Prater's extra point is good. So a big drive right there for the Bills cuts to a field goal game. Now they need their defense to step up. But 7:37 to go in the fourth quarter. And a big drive right there for the Bills. Toe-to-toe may come down to the final play deciding who wins. Definitely possible. But we wait for them to come back from commercial. Now the Bills need to rely on their defense to get a stop. Bills' defense hasn't been great. Haven't been terrible. But they have allowed Patriots to score on 3 straight drives. A field goal before the half, and back-to-back touchdowns. Last drive was 90 yards. The Bills do need their defense to step up. we still wait for them to come back from commercial. 20-17. The Patriots lead. So the kick is away. This one going to be fielded at the 7, maybe 8-yard line. And on the return here, Stevenson, and he's taken down shot at the 25-yard line. Great kick coverage there by the Bills. As we're now halfway through the fourth quarter. 7.5 minutes to go. So let's see if the Bills defense can get a stop. We got 7:31 to go. May will look to throw. May rolls to his right. And now May throws one to the outside. Called by Stevenson out of the backfield. Picks up 6. Makes it 2nd and 4. So 2nd and 4. May under center. And here's the handoff to Travion Henderson. And he's going to be just short of a first down. Got about 3, needed 4. So it's 3rd and short. Big play right here. It's 3rd and about half a yard for the Patriots. May under center. Gonna go quarterback sneak, and May's got a first down, but a flag comes in. We got a false start by the offense before the snap. It's a big penalty right there. Now you can't go quarterback sneak anymore. Well, a slight lean forward. Oh, sorry, that was the wrong guy. But he did flinch a little bit, so that is the false start. 3rd and 6. May in shotgun. A look to throw, half-time. May rolls to his right, escaping a perfectly clean pocket. Now gets pressured. And he's out of bounds at the line of scrimmage. Actually, they're going to mark him back a few yards. And that is a big stop there for the Bills' defense. Not a great decision right there for Drake May to try to escape the pocket when he had no pressure at all. There's no reason to try to roll out right there. At least not that I can see right there. But the Patriots will punt it away. First punt we've seen here in the second half. And this punt goes over the head of the returner and into the end zone for a touchback. So the Bills defense, they do their job. They get a stop, and let's see what the offense can do with 5:52 to go in the fourth quarter. But let's see what Josh Allen and the offense can do. About 5 minutes to go. we wait for them to come back from the commercial. Give me 1 second to check something real quick. But a 3-point game. The Bills, they've scored on, I believe, 3 straight. No, well, 2 of the last 3. Because they had the interception. Yeah, 2 of their last 3 drives. But their last 3 have all been at least 50 yards. And the Bills with 197 total yards here in the second half. The offense has really woken up. Oh, next Sunday we got a good one. We got Lions and Chiefs. That should be pretty interesting. But the Bills take over here at the 20-yard line. They'll start off the run play. James Cook up the middle. Got about 3 yards, maybe 4th. So here is a 2nd and 6 from the 24. Allen with the back to his left. That's Cook. Allen's going to look to throw. Plenty of time. Now gets pressured, rolls to the left. And Allen throws downfield. It is... Oh, is that picked? A flag is down where it was intercepted. This one might be coming back. The receiver ended up on the ground. I believe that was James Cook. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be a catch. He didn't catch it cleanly the first time. But it doesn't matter because it's a penalty against the Patriots. Pass interference takes the pick off the board. It's a big penalty right there. Bills keep possession. 18th penalty in this game. 8 for 94 against the Patriots, 10 for 80 against the Bills. So Allen will look to throw here. Roll to his right. Pump fake a couple times. And Allen's still on his feet. And now he's just going to run it here for a gain of about 3. Gets it to bounds with 4:52 to go in the 4th quarter. Allen has run 9 times for 53 yards today. Allen in shotgun back to his left. Allen's going to look to throw, get pressured, and as he's getting taken to the ground, gets a throw off, but it's off the hands of Cook. And incomplete. Good job by Josh Allen to just be able to get a throw off and avoid a sack. Carlton Davis came in the corner blitz and got pressure. So it's 3rd and 6. The Bills are 4 for 7 on 3rd down today. Empty backfield for Josh Allen. From their own 46. Allen looks to throw. Floats one back. Shoulder caught by Coleman for a 1st down. The Patriots 40-yard line. Really nice catch by Keon Coleman. And the Bills able to move the sticks. 4:35 to go Nice throw and catch on the back shoulder throw to Keon Coleman. He's got 4 catches for 23 yards and a touchdown. Allen, hands off. Cook up the middle for about 3 yards, if that much. James Cook is not running too well. 15 carries for 49 yards, but this is also a Patriots run defense that is, I believe, second best in the NFL, so understandable. So 2nd and 9 from the Patriot 39. Allen in shotgun back to his left. Allen looks to throw, throws over the middle, caught by Shakir, has a first down, got 11, and the Bills have moved the sticks. A 6-play, 53-yard drive so far for the Bills. Their offense has been completely different, much better from the first half to the second half. So 1st and 10 for the Bills. Allen in shotgun back to his left. Allen sets up the screen for Shakir, who drops the ball. So we got 2:43 to go. Bills down by 3. So Allen in shotgun back to his right. Allen will look to throw. Have time. Pump fake. Roll to his right. Allen still looking. Now gets pressured. Now throws one deep down the field. Back of the end zone. It is caught by Coleman, but he's out of bounds. Threw it a little too far, but a great job by Josh Allen just to extend that play for a really long time. I mean, not a bad idea, and a pretty good catch by Keon Coleman. He just wasn't in bounds. Play clock at 4 here. They will get the snap off. Allen, rolling right, on the run. Allen now goes back the other way. Throws back across the field and is knocked down. Incomplete. Khalil Shakir was the target. Christian Gonzalez with a nice pass breakup. And it's 4th and 10. With 2:21 to go in the 4th quarter. I think Shakir wanted a flag, but he didn't get one. So here is Matt Prater to tie the game at 20. A 45-yard field goal. Missed just once all year. This to tie it with 2:20 to go. And Prater's kick is up, and it is good. Matt Prater ties it for the Bills. A 45-yarder is good. And we're tied at 20. Bills with 10 straight points after trailing 20-10. My elbow just slipped as I went to adjust my position in the chair. But let's see how the Patriots respond. Bills score 10 unanswered. Prater is automatic. He seems pretty good. Bills are still going to end up winning. Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, I would agree the Bills will end up winning, but I mean, this has been a pretty entertaining fourth quarter after a very slow start to the game. But we still wait for them to come back from commercial with 2:20 to go, 2:17 to be exact. Alright, now they're back from commercial. Quarterback comparison tonight, both quarterbacks have played well. Drake May, 20 of 28 for 242 and 12 rushing yards, no touchdowns or interceptions. Allen, 21 of 30 for 240, 53 rushing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. But let's see what Drake May can do here with the offense. Getting the ball back. Last time, punted it back to the Bills. But Prater kicks off. Fielded at the 6. On the return, here comes Travion Henderson to the 29. So 2:12 to go. They've probably got 1 to 2 plays before the 2-minute warning. And let's see what the Patriots can do. So a 1st and 10 here from the 29. May in shotgun. Stevenson the back to his right. May off play action. Pressure very quickly. Just flings it. It's completed to Diggs. Wow. How did they complete that? And a gain of 11. There is no way that should have been completed. May just kind of flung it in the area of Stephon Diggs, and he somehow caught that for a gain of 11. Wow. Drake May has made some really nice plays in this game. There is no way he should be able to make an accurate pass like that. He's made some really nice throws in this game. But we reached the 2-minute warning here of what has been a pretty good fourth quarter. A slow start to the game, but it's really picked up in the second half. Hold on 1 second. So they're back from commercial. 1st and 10 here for the Patriots. From their own 40-yard line, May under center. They go I formation. Stevenson is the back. And they're going to hand it to Stevenson. Just about a yard. Not much. So 2nd and 9 after a 1-yard run on 1st down. The clock is run the entire time. May takes a shot down the sideline. What a throw by May. Finds Booty out of bounds. Stopping the clock. No, it doesn't stop the clock. Clock continues to run. I thought he got out of bounds. Another really nice play for Drake May. They would find Keyshawn Boutte over on the sideline at the 40-yard line. He might have gotten out of bounds right there. I'm not sure. But the Bills, they call a timeout with 1:18 to go. Trying to save themselves some time. But a really nice throw right there. By Drake May. He's had some nice throws in this game. So we got 1:18 to go. Game still tied at 20. The Patriots currently on the Bills 39, so it'll be a 56-yard field goal from here, roughly. If they don't get if they don't get any yards further. Or whatever I'm trying to say. You guys get the point. They hand it off to Ramondre Stevenson up the middle, and Stevenson gets further into field goal range to the 34. Clock down to 1:13, and another timeout called by the Bills. So it's a 2nd and 5 here. Again, they go I formation, May under center. Stevenson is the back. They'll hand it to him up the middle. And he's got nowhere to go. Taken down at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 3rd and 5. And there's the Bills' 3rd and final timeout with 1:07 to go. Now, the interesting thing is, if you're the Bills here, the Patriots, do you throw the ball here on 3rd down? Or do you just keep it on the ground? Stephon Diggs, 146 receiving yards today. That is the most against the Bills by a former Bills player. But 3rd and 5. Let's see if the Patriots throw it here. They're on the Bills' 34. And they will throw. May rolls right. May on the run. May is going to try to run. He gets back to the line of scrimmage before he gets tripped up. But the Patriots can take this all the way down to about 20 seconds. And then kick a field goal. Yeah, there's going to be 20 seconds left when they kick the field goal. It's going to leave the Bills a little bit of time, but it's not going to be easy. But they do have Prater, who's got a big leg, so only need a couple plays to get in the field goal range. I mean, there's also no guarantee this kick is even made by the Patriots. This is not an easy kick. They got a rookie kicker who's long as 53. I believe that just said. So the Patriots call a timeout, 20 seconds to go. And 4th and 5, they send on the field goal unit to try to take the lead with, probably by the time it goes in, because it's a long field goal, about 15 seconds to go. This guy made from 30 and 19 today. Here's a 4th and 5, 52-yard field goal on the right hash. And the kick is up, and it is right down the middle. He nails it with 15 seconds left. It is now 23-20 Patriots. What a kick. Josh Allen needs to come up clutch. Yeah, but it's going to be tough for him. No timeouts, 15 seconds. It's possible, but it's tough. So let's see what the Bills can do here. 15 seconds to go. They're out of timeouts, but only need to get into field goal range to tie. The kick going to be returned from the 2, and on the return, here comes Curtis Samuel. And Samuel on the return takes a lot of time. Took 7 seconds. And there's now a flag down. So 8 seconds remaining. He returned it to about the 27. And they're going to be backed up even further because of a holding call. So, what do you do right here for the Bills? We got 8 seconds. I might just throw like a 20-yard pass. Try to get in range for a Hail Mary. Because we know Josh Allen's got a cannon for an arm. He can reach the end zone. So, I mean, you've probably only got to get the ball to, like, the 45. So, 8 seconds remaining. 1st and 10. Alright, the Patriots call a timeout, but the way they wind up, it looks like they're giving the Bills probably 15 yards. So I'm going to throw a quick pass, get the 15 yards, and then get out of bounds, obviously, and just tell Josh Allen to throw it as far as he possibly can. Alright, so the Patriots going to drop 2 guys back at about the 35. They're going to rush 2. And there's the quick throw. It's over the middle of the field, though. Why would you throw that? And that's how the game ends. That might be the worst possible thing you could do right there. Besides just completely throw the ball to the other team. Why would you throw that? That makes no sense. A few sideline passes, then a 60-yard field goal. Yeah, I mean, take a quick 10 yards, get a bounce. Say that takes 4 seconds. I mean, you've only got 1 play left, but at least it gets you closer in range for a Hail Mary, because I don't think you're going to be able to kick a field goal. Just I don't think you would have had enough time to get there, throw it, complete it. I just don't think that would have worked. But I mean, what they did makes absolutely no sense. Why would you throw an in-breaking route? Why would you even call an in-breaking route? That doesn't make any sense. But the Patriots, they upset the Bills 23-20. Should have never ran the kickoff back. Fair catch. There was 8 seconds burned. I'm not even sure what the kickoff rule is with this new overtime. Like, what happens if you fair catch? Not what am I saying? New overtime with these new kickoff rules. Like, what happens if you call for a fair catch? I would assume it's a touchback to the 20. But let's see. Yeah, I'm not sure how the fair catch even works, but I agree with you. I would even just call for the fair catch, even if you're only starting at the 20. You got 15 seconds as opposed to 8. So you've got time. I agree. I mean, you still got to call something that actually makes sense, though. But it makes sense. That was strange, questionable play calls from these head coaches. Yeah, for sure. But there is now no more undefeated teams in the NFL. The Eagles and Bills both lost today. There is still a winless team. That is the Jets, who might just be awful. I'm not sure. Probably the case. But that's going to do it for this stream, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, turn notifications. I do my best to put as often as possible. Be streaming tomorrow for Monday Night Football between the Jaguars and Chiefs. And hopefully that be a good game as well. But thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day or night. Yeah, be sure to like the stream, subscribe, turn notifications. I do my best to put as often as possible. And I will see you guys in the next video.